Good morning, everybody. How is everybody? Happy Saturday. Saturday in the park. Well, we're not in the park, but anyway. Hi, everyone. And Michelle, you are incorrect. I actually slept like a normal human, and I didn't get up till 6:30. I know. It's crazy. Good morning, everybody. Who all is in here? Good morning, Frizzy and Karen. Good morning, Mary, Michelle. Good morning, Renee, Lisa, and Margaret. Hi, sunshine. We've got Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca and Jenny. Let's see who else. Hello, Amber. Welcome in. And Karen, you were the first one here today. First one here. Good morning, Kimberly. Hi, everybody. How you doing? I'm just hanging out, last minute cleaning up before my siblings come. You know how that goes. You set an alarm? Well, thank you so much. Thank you. This is 1,000. Woohoo! I don't have any confetti, and I should have confetti, but I don't. Thank you so much, you guys. 1,000 videos, and I'm sure you've all watched them all. I'm kidding. Can you believe it? All because one day I said, you know what? I'm going to turn on this camera here, and I'm going to start talking to everybody. A lot of you have been with me for a lot of them. Thank you so much. Yeah, 1,000 videos. A couple of the things I figured out since my first few. Good morning, Melissa. And Penny Lane is in the house now. It's a party. A few things I figured out. Edit as little as possible. Just get on there and talk. If you're going to talk and the people like your channel, they're going to like you anyway. The mistakes are half the fun, right? The bloopers, the goof ups. I mean, people make millions of dollars on blooper reels, right? So if you have bloopers, embrace them. Which, Lord knows I do. Embrace them. Try new things, talk about new things, all that stuff. Good morning, Heidi. Good morning, Suzanne. Angela, good morning, everybody. Yes, so 1,000 videos. How many times? Do you think my room has changed 1,000 times? I think maybe it has. I think maybe not 1,000, but a lot. It's changed a lot of times. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all the congratulations. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. See my new t-shirt? My daughter and I bought it. 2,000. And I wonder if I have one book for every video. Do I have 1,000 books? I wonder. 1,000 cups of coffee. Wow. So yeah, 1,000 of them. How exciting, you guys. For those of you just starting out, stick with it, man. Just talk. So, Heidi, this is actually my own design. So what I did was I bought all the shelves from Michaels. And I pieced them together, and then I screwed them together to make a full unit for the closet. And then I put some over here as well. So these are the shelving units from Michaels. Yo, Mr. Melissa. You're here. Wait. Did I say Mr. Melissa's here? Hold on. You are not chopped liver. Mr. Melissa, I don't see you in there. Arrow, I just saw you. Mr. Melissa, I think I should buy a book to celebrate today. Oh, I just happen to have one. Oh my goodness, you guys. To celebrate, I bought myself a present. I saw this. Frizzy had Thank you, Debbie. Good morning. Frizzy had, I think it was Frizzy, had somebody on her show who was making birds from here. And my comment was, I need that book. And I literally went and bought it that moment. So, yes. Look at, I got to make that owl for work. Oh, you guys, and also, what else did I see? I saw Granny Square chickens. Hold on, let me grab a Granny Square. Like I don't have a million of them, right? I just need a regular one, though. Here we go. All right. I have a Granny Square. All right, so they folded them. They made 2 of them, right? Right? Okay, so they made 2 of them, and then they put them together, right? Good morning, Crystal. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, so they put 2 together. I'll fold it this way. And then it kind of folds like that. So, good morning, Billy. It kind of folds, right? And then, like, the beak goes here. I don't know. Have you guys seen it? Because I'm going to try to do it with some of my squares. So they take 2 squares and they sew them together, and then somehow they fold them into a chicken. I don't know. But these are going to become chickens. Right, Amber? I don't know. It's doable. And I'm going to be trying one. You've seen it, but you know how to make the magic happen to make a chick. Well, good. You made one, Debbie. So this would make a cool looking chicken, I think. I think, right? So I was watching at lunch the other day. They sew these 3 sides, right? And then they take, somehow that becomes the wing. That's all I know. Is somehow this part here becomes the wing. And this is the beak. And the little comb thing goes up here. So stay tuned for a chicken, because I'm going to win and I'm going to make a chicken. Now, oh, Mr. Melissa, are you paying attention? Because I think there might be one more book. Oh my goodness. So, he came from here. Isn't he cute? I love him. So I'm in the middle. I got another one over here. Yeah. So a lot of you know that I've signed up for my very first show, sale, craft fair, whatever. So that's how this guy came to be. His arm's a little wonky, but that's all right. Cactus aren't perfect, right? So I got another one coming up here. Got to do his arms, which is what I was working on when Michelle woke me up and said it's time to get on air. Good morning, Gypsy, for the gypsy that remains. All right, so let me tell you. This is crochet, okay? Good morning, Winsome. Thank you. This is crochet. This is 30 rows on the Addy. how much faster can I make these using the Addy? I know it's the wrong color, but I wanted to do an experiment. So yeah, this is going to happen. The only thing I can't figure out is how to do the arms on the Addy, because it's just too, it would only be 5 rows and it's just too flippity floppity, you know what I mean? But you guys, there's so many cute things in here that I'm sure I can find a use for this, right? Alexa, turn off the hot glue gun. Those who know me well. So yeah, there's quite a few. Oh, there's the tulip. Good morning, Sassy Mary. Are you feeling sassy this morning? I really like the thing of succulents. That's really cute. Good morning, Izzy. Thumbs up, everybody. How many thumbs are we missing? Go get them. Go get them, Izzy. Please, everybody, I would really appreciate 1,000 thumbs. Yeah, right. If I could get 1,000 people, are you kidding? Really, Heidi? Look at how cute these are. I know they're going to be easy too, right? So, yeah, come on. 10 thumbs, everybody. Yeah, well, it's rainy here, so I kind of feel like going back to bed as well, but oh my goodness. Come on, these are so quick and easy that, yeah. So, oh, I want to show you. I had somebody at work order a baby blanket from me, and I just started it. Hold on, let me grab it. Here it comes. Now, I'm using, I know you can hear me, not see me. Sorry. Okay, so I brought in 4 or 5 different samples of yarn for her to choose from, and she chose the Bernat Blanket Perfect Phasing, and she chose the aqua color. Okay, so one of these, this isn't the right color, but one of these, and I started the blanket last night. Look how beautiful those colors are coming out. I'm going simple because it's a quick turnaround. But I'm thinking now, so I've got 2 more skeins coming, or cakes coming, 2 more cakes coming. So I'm going to do dark to light for the next one. I think it's going to be beautiful. And it's it's so soft. So I know. Thank you, Billy. Yeah, no, you guys, Billy sits right with me in the office. Her desk is right behind me. And so she saw our coworker pick the yarn. And so, yeah, when I got home last night, I got the bee in my bonnet that I had to start. So there we go. I'm already that far. I should be done before break, Billy. So I love the gradient, and I love how it changes the colors, and you don't even realize it while you're working on it. And then you hold it up and you're like, wow, that's beautiful. The only thing is, now you guys, I don't know how much to charge her for it. I wasn't going to charge that much because I thought I had the yarn. Like, see up here, I have the more cakes of them. But she chose the one color that I only had 1 cake of. So I had to buy 2 more cakes, and it was $23. So I'm starting there. I was thinking 50. That's my thought. So I don't know. We'll see. just because of my time and effort. I want to cover at least the yarn. Well, congratulations, Izzy. Congratulations. Wait, what am I missing? Melissa, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. You were in the pool yesterday. Now, you do know that's not nice, right? Good morning, CNY woman. Thank you so much. Good morning. I don't want to miss anybody. Karen, it's snowing. That's awesome. Yes, Billy, Frizzy Billy sits behind me at work. She sees me at yesterday was crazy. Billy, you don't even know. After you left, it just got crazier. It was just, anyway. So I am making the baby blanket. What am I making? So you want a list? You ready? Here we go, Debbie. I'm making 10 more scrubbies, the square ones, 10 more scrub-a-dubbies, the round ones. So that's 20. I'm making a few more of these. Good morning, Flower Tammy, and thank you. Thank you so much. 3 times the, okay. All right. Good morning, Len. Good morning. All right, Melissa. 3 times the cost. Okay, so those are those. I'm making more washcloths. I'm making 2 more hooded towels. That's about what I have in my brain right now. I have to write it down though. So I have to write it down so I remember the list. You guys want to see some of the stuff? Some of the stuff that I have for the market is May 4th, Rebecca. Good morning, Maisie. I'm sorry, my nose just got stuffy, you guys, and I don't want to be sniffling, but I don't want to. Hold on one second. Okay, I just sniffled really loud. All right, so I also have this little guy. He's not good for little kiddos because his eyes are just glued on. So I have him. All right. Now, you guys. Right, exactly. Here is a little outfit for a baby. It's like a little a pea coat. It's the Friday. It might be whatever, or the Saturday, whatever that Saturday is. All right, so here we go. Purple and teal, a little pea coat jacket. So we've got that. Set this here. I just made him this morning. I don't know what I'm doing with him. I don't know if he's going or not, but we'll see. But you guys remember all of the sets. Oh, well, thank you, Arrow. Remember all of the sets that I made at Christmas. So I have, hi, Sandra. So I have 25 kitchen sets. Now, I need your advice, you guys. Should I put the hand soap with it? Those would be great Mother's Day presents, right? So if they're looking for Mother's Day gifts, I'm going to make a little sign that says, remember Mom next week. Oh, boy, Arrow, the pattern for the jacket. I did it a while ago. Yes, on the soap. Okay. No. Okay. Okay, perfect. All right. So definitely going to do the hand soap. And I'll put them together as gift sets. Right? So I got 25 of these. I also have a couple of these that I made. And they're the little stuffed animals. And I made matching blankets. Like this little guy, see his blanket is around him. So this little guy is a bunny holding a carrot, right? So I made the blanket the colors of the rabbit with the carrot. So I got the green, the orange, and it's his little blanket. So, and it ties right onto him or slides right onto him so that, there we go. I've got this one and these two. I added the black because of the eyes. So his little blanket goes with him. And then I used the Funfetti yarn for this blanket to go with this little guy. So I figure if there's kiddos at this thing, you know they're going to be bugging mom, right? All right, so those are those. Yep. Got my Gilligan hat. I love this hat. Perfect. I have lots of ribbon too. Oh, I love this hat. So I did actually make myself one as well. Isn't it cute? If this hat doesn't sell, I'm just keeping it for myself because I love it. It really is fun. Let's see. These are just the miscellaneous things that I have. Let me turn this around. I've got a cool market bag. Now I did this one using t-shirt yarn. I love this bag. I've got another one that's same material, but like brown and tan and yellows. So I have that. The thing is, I don't have a lot of one thing. I have a lot of different things. So that. And then now, here's the ones that are easy to make. Here's the square scrubbies with the little hooks. I use this, or I make this by doing the sugar and cream mixed with, well, this one's actually sugar and cream mixed with the acrylic, the plastic. And this one is sugar and cream mixed with the fuzzy. And here's the Scrub-A-Dubbies. Here's a, where'd they go? A pair of flip-flops. Set of flip-flops. Oh, here's a smaller set of flip-flops. They came out cute. Set of flip-flops. I did have another set, but I gave them to a coworker who loves all things beachy. So I do have a bunch of these, but I want to make a bunch more. And they're easy. It's just a matter of I have so many things. I need another one of me. Hold on. I didn't see. All right, I missed something. But anyway, so there we go. So this is what I have. Plus I have the 25 different dishcloths from. So here's the deal, Melissa. I have a lot of the Neon Lights yarn. I also have somebody that sent me a bunch. I also have someone who sent me a bunch of yarn, but it was the wrong type. I'm not going to tell them or tell who it is or whatever. Izzy, what's going on? I haven't made any more of the food items, Rebecca, because I I have so many other things going on. I didn't make them, but if I could clone myself, I could make some more. I could make some more. So, that's why I'm going with like the cactus and the little things. I'm focusing, like you said, Mother's Day is the next weekend. Mother's Day is the next weekend, so I'm focusing kind of on that. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. He doesn't know how to crochet, and it would take too long to teach somebody to get to where I need them to be to go with that. So yeah, Billy, do you remember when we had Rainbow Day at work? These are the gloves I wore. And oh, that's right, you need a pair of gloves. You got to remind me. So I just turned it into a little, almost like a Bravo, but not quite. So I don't know what I'm doing with him yet. Oh, Rebecca, good for you. So I don't know. I mean, he could definitely be a little worm, or maybe I'll make him a toy for the baby. But I don't like the safety eyes that way. So there's that. Oh, one more. Another little pea coat. Isn't that sweet? I absolutely love this. Well, that's true. Or I could bring them for that weekend, Billy. I could just bring my whole tote for that weekend. Oh, thank you. I could set them up at the craft table. You like that? Yeah, that's a cute little. I could see a little toddling. Good morning, Ellen. Isn't that sweet? So I hope, I mean, these were some of the first things I made crocheting. I've had them a while. I was just hoping to find a home for them. All of these things that you've seen for the baby items have won ribbons at the fair. So, well, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm working on currently. I'm trying to look and see if there's anything else I want to show you guys. Most of you saw that I finished my hooded towel. And now I can show you. Ready? Hello, Sunita. Here we go. You ready? Okay. Ta, 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 ta. Yeah, they want to walk away with items. Yep. All right. Let's see. This is my hooded towel. There we go. I look like a sherbet ice cream cone. Right? Sandra, I'm telling you, I love these towels. I love these towels. They're the only ones I use at my house. They're just perfect. You can, what are they? Tubi, something like that. They had them back in like the 80s. But I just love these towels. The turbo, that's what I was just thinking. There you go, Sandra. So that's what, here's the whole story. When my mom passed away, we were cleaning out all of her linens and, you know, all that stuff. And I found 2 of the Turby twists. And I loved the concept. So I brought them home to use them. And they were too, it's that kind of material that kind of like, I don't know, it's like sticky. I don't like it. So I'm like, I can just make myself. So I literally set that thing next to me and made this to do the same function. And the button, it just works perfect. So I love this thing. And again, that's one of the things that if it doesn't sell, I'll just keep it. That's it, the microfiber. I don't like that feeling. So while I liked the size of the towel and I liked the premise of it, I didn't like it all sticking to my hands. So yeah, I don't like the feeling. It's grosses me out. Oh, good. My internet. So we had to reset the internet just before I came on. I mean, we live out in the middle of nowhere. I get it. But, oh, here's the thing, you guys. Exactly. Here's the thing. So every single night, and let me explain how I got to this topic. Internet. Okay. So every single night at 7:21 p.m., our internet in the whole house buffers for about 15 seconds. Now, I told River Life this, and he's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Okay. So for the past 4 nights, we'll be sitting there. All of a sudden, it buffers, and I go, it's 7:21, isn't it? And he looks at the clock. He's like, oh, my God. So there it is. Something's going on with our internet that every single night at 7:21, it buffers. It's creepy. I Googled it. It said that probably that's your provider has a high usage at that time. But, well, here's the thing, Amber. I do have mannequin heads, and I have a couple mannequins, but they're all at the fair, locked in that building, and I can't get to them. Good morning, Huawei. So yeah, it's really weird, right? And it's happened about 6 days in a row. So it's, yeah, I'm going to just go to Michael's today, and I'm going to buy one of those styrofoam heads. Well, 7/21 is my sister Linda's birthday. That's always been her favorite number, 7/21. She was 21 in high school when she played soccer. She's always 21. That's her number. So 7/21. She's coming today. I'll ask her. I'll ask her if she thinks of me every day at her birthday. It's a sign of how much I love my sister. So you know what? Now that you said that, every day when that happens at 7/21, I will think of her. She's the one that's the nicest. Exactly. Now, if you said Terry, I'd believe that, JB, but not Linda. I would believe that. But, oh, you guys, I'm getting so excited for camping. I can't stand it. I can't wait one more second. I really can't. I just can't stand it. Linda does love me. I love her very much, too. She's like, seriously, honestly, I know she's my sister and you're supposed to say nice stuff about her, but I can't say enough nice stuff about her. So hopefully today they're coming over to help me move those. Remember those shelves I bought? Yes, Frizzy. Renee, isn't it great? Camping starts probably, well, last year we did the weekend before Memorial Day. So that's coming up, right? So maybe the weekend, it depends on the weather, right? So my brother has to be able to get the campers out of where they're stored. And oh my goodness, that's awesome, Renee. He's got to pull them out of where they're stored, which is at Lynn and Steve's property, and get them up to the farm. And then we all, okay. All right, Margaret. I think you have my cell number, don't you? My work is about 45 minutes from the farm. Well, I secured an extra half hour today just in case I wanted to wait to make my announcement, Karen. But I think I'm getting there. All right, yeah, just either text me first and then we'll talk, and then you can call me just to make sure I'm okay. So Karen, you want to know what the big announcement is? Well, hold on a second. I'm actually going to ask somebody to come up with me. Does somebody have the link I sent and you can pop up? So that's going to indicate. Exactly, Rebecca. I don't have to wait. No. So I'm just waiting because I sent an invite to somebody to join me up here this morning for my announcement. And actually, it turns out it's going to be our announcement. And I know that's what a lot of you were here for. So I'm just hanging tight and waiting until my guest gets here. And I'll just make this other arm until my guest arrives. Good morning, Marianne. Holy moly. Where have you been, woman? Cali girl. I wish we all could be California girls. You think you know? Well, you got to hang tight. Don't blow it. She said I'm cute. Marianne, oh my goodness. Are you back? You've been hiding in the woods all this time. I'm kidding. But I did miss you. Marianne just pounced us all, you guys. I was kind of hoping Miss C would be here. My thousandth video. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was very nice. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That will go definitely towards the big announcement. And all right, you guys. So are you ready? Do I get a drum roll? Do I get anything? Miss C isn't here, but I think I'm going to go ahead. And so let me back this up a little bit by saying you guys have all known I've got, a lot of things. I'm working on the crochet granny square dish towels, and I'm working on Bravo, and I just have so many things up in here that all of you are telling me you've got to know how to get them out, do them, So I would like to introduce to everybody.
Hi, guys.
My partner. I guess it's a big announcement for both of us. Yay! Officially, as of today, Julianne and I are partners. Julianne is going to help me. She's going to illustrate my Bravo books. She's going to help me get everything that's up in here out there, because she's amazing and I love her so much, you guys. So I am so happy to say that Julianne and I are partners. Ba, 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 ba. And
Bravo!
Bravo to us.
That's right.
So I'm really excited. I've already got a picture. Maybe you can put it up, Julianne. Can you put up the drawing?
That was coffee sip number 2.
I'm sorry. I know. By the way, I lied. I did shower.
If nothing else, I can show you on my screen. I have brought
perfect. So I've been working with Julianne. I sent her the Bravo picture that I like from the AI generated. But as you guys know from the videos that I put up, we can't keep it consistent. He changes this and that. And as Julianne pointed out to me, there's some crazy things there. Yay! Introduce. There you go, everybody. There is Bravo. There is the new Bravo. Um,
Here he
and
is.
we will be releasing him in a big way. Julianne's working on illustrating the book. I love it. You know what? It looks even better looking at it like this. I love it. It's perfect. Everybody, that's the new Bravo. So
Yes.
the
Cute.
videos, I'm going to actually pull them down and put them back up with the new illustrations.
Yeah.
And
Lots of
then
plans
we're
and
going, yeah. And then Julianne is actually also working on editing the text. So I'm writing the books, sending them to her. She's checking my grammar because we all know that I'm a redneck. So that's not going to come out right. So um, the kids will never stop watching, right? I'm not pulling the videos down right now, Julianne, because right now at my school, the teachers are legit watching them each day in their classroom
nice.
during snack time. So
Sure.
I don't want to pull them down till I can replace them.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, no worries.
I won't
No
really
worries.
hype them up too much, but I'm not gonna pull them down until we're ready to replace them. So yeah, you guys, I'm so excited.
Right, Amber? Well, some of you guys know that I was looking into also getting like this part-time thing with the library. I decided not to because now that I'm partnering with Kim, and I'm wanting to start a video game with my husband, and I've got my books and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. There was just no time for sleep and my kids and
Amen.
everything else. So I was like, I'm not adding anything else. I'm good.
And it's funny because I
So,
was watching one of your videos, and you're like, "I've got so much going on." I'm like, "Yeah, you do.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
we
do."
both hinted, but we weren't saying yet. And then Kim was like,
Right.
"Wait, when are we going to tell people?" And I was like, "I was waiting for you to tell people." So.
And I figured today's perfect. So it's a
Mhm.
1,000 videos, and the
Awesome.
next chapter. I'm so excited. I really am. I know that with Julianne doing all the crap I don't know how to do, it's going to be great. It's going to be really good. Okay, Izzy, you emailed me about a Bravo. I'm not quite sure what you know, but at the end of all the videos, you guys, I am putting that if the kids email Bravo, which is a special email, um, they'll go into a drawing to possibly win a Bravo. And one of the kids at school did send me an email, and since she was the only one, I actually made her one and brought it in. Um,
Oh, how cute. I didn't know that.
she loved it. She loved it. We're also looking at mass manufacturing the Bravos, so I'm not cranking them
Mhm.
out
Yeah, I told Kim
because
there's no way she's going to be able to keep up with that. So we've got to get
I do
help
have
on that.
I do have a lot of the yarn, but and until it gets up and going, my dream, you guys, is to have Bravo be the next Barney. That's it. Because
You need
literally
a
think of the
song then.
concept. Oh, uh, you think I'm not
I'll let my
already
husband
working
play guitar and then you can do some.
you think I'm not already working on that. So I was thinking like the song Farah Jaka,
Uh-huh.
that tune. So I'm trying to think, but I did think of please and thank you are the way to use good manners every day.
I like it.
That's what I started at so far. Um, that was in the shower this morning, which is more information than y'all need to know. But that's where that came.
My eyes are still watering.
Exactly.
I was like, I got up 10, 15 minutes late. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't get up. I'm hopping
I
in,
was
trying to get
looking.
myself ready.
I was watching to see you come in. I'm like, is she actually coming in later, or the worms crawl
I
in? The
know.
worms crawl in. Okay, wait, Karen. You know how this goes. You say please and you say thank you. So I can do this, Karen. So I was thinking, and you guys are gonna laugh. So Elton John, when the guy that wrote the songs for him gave him the words and then he made the music. I need to hear the music and then I can make the words. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's
Yeah.
like that. So glow little glowworm. See, it needs
Mm.
to be peppy. Peppy, peppy, peppy. The worms
Yeah.
crawling in. So I'm I was thinking, actually, Frizzy, I was thinking, you know that song "One Toke Over the Line"? Not a good song, but that's a good. But it's a good beat. So, but I'm thinking that every book should end with be kind, be polite, and use good manners. So I think at the end of each book, that'll be the tagline. But other than that, I've really got to come up with a song. But I think if you guys think of the premise of Bravo, it really is who's laughing? Quit it. So I think the parents will love that, Ellen. I think it's going to be, I mean, he's not a big purple dinosaur, but he is creepy. Right. He's not creepy. I mean, he's Bravo. So the kids love him. Every morning they come in, they pet his head because there's one sitting on my desk. You guys ask Billy if Billy's still here. Billy knows how the kids are with Bravo. They love him. And
right, Sandra. It's 6:13 in the morning.
It is. I know. And we talked about that over the week. I'm like, it's so early for you. I'm so sorry.
I mean, I would get up for you anyways, though, Kim. So it's just usually I give myself the weekend because I won't like get ready right away. And so this is just me getting ready ahead of time too.
So sorry. Well, I'm watching the clock because my siblings are it's a whole thing. But so yeah, if anybody has any ideas, rhyming phrases or anything like that, but I do want to end with be kind, be polite, and use good manners, because I think that
is so close to what you say, Kim.
Exactly. And that's where I came up with it. Yeah. That's how I came up with it. So I'm thinking if I could play on that.
He needs a dance move, Sandra said. I like that.
Oh,
hi, Kimmy.
Hold on. He can do the twist. Come on, wait. Could that be the song? Let's do
Come
the
on,
twist.
Bravo. Do.
Let's do the twist. Good morning, Kimmy. How are you? Well, you overslept. You're fine. Yeah. So Billy's right. Bravo is a big deal. And
he can do the worm, Billy said.
Oh my
now God. I feel like he needs to dance in one of the books. Oh my God, that would be fun to draw.
Yeah, Billy's at a school, or Bravo's at a school dance. Still got to be polite there. But yeah, so every day when the kids walk in, I look at their backpacks and I look how many Bravos are still attached to these kids. They love it. They really do. And it's every teacher that walks by has a Bravo. Even the principal has a Bravo clipped on her. So it's a big deal at our school. Well, hello, Terry. Kimmy, how you doing this morning? Sorry about your dog. Kimmy had a mishap with coyotes. Coyotes are the worst, by the way. Just saying.
Oh, sorry, Kimmy.
I think that's what I read. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm sorry if that is what happened. That's terrible. So yeah, you guys, I'm trying to make up a song, or so far the catchphrase is going to be please and thank you are the way to use good manners every day. Somehow I'm going to put that in the song. I know, Arrow, and that is my point. I would love for him to be in elementary schools. And that's really the niche right there. The kids love him. Oh, the other day, Friday, I had a little kid come in. It was after school hours. I was the only one there. And he comes in crying. And he was so sad. And it was a whole big thing. So I took the Bravo that's at my desk. I took him off and I handed him to him. He stopped crying right away. He wrapped Bravo around his neck and his arm. And he was hugging him and this and that. And it was perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. So
yeah.
Exactly, you guys. You know where Bravo was born. That was the big announcement, Kimmy. Oh, you missed it. See, well, that's what happens when we sleep in. I'm kidding. The big announcement is drum roll. There is the new Bravo. And Julianne and I are partners on
Yeah.
Bravo and any other crazy thing I decide to come up with afterwards. Julianne's going to help me with it. So there we
Yeah,
go.
there's a lot of stuff that I know just because I've done them with my own stuff or, gone
Exactly.
down a lot of rabbit holes and I've done a lot of research. So it's nice that that knowledge will help Kim in her mission with Bravo. So I'm really excited.
Exactly. Oh, I could make the little clips. That's a good idea. I could make the little clips to sell at the, I could do a buck a clip. Oh, add it to the list.
Yep. Your list is growing.
My, but yeah, so I knew that Julianne had the experience of everything else she's done. Yeah, Rebecca, I'm excited. And I know that having Julianne as my partner is going to put Bravo where it needs to be. I really think he has potential. I really think he has Barney potential. I'm saying it. I'm putting it out there, you guys.
Yes, I agree. I think he's adorable. And
And
yeah.
he grew from, my own idea. So I love that Izzy says her kids have been watching nonstop. It does get done, Terry. It does. Whether I sleep or not, it gets done.
Yeah.
I'm almost out of coffee, which is very sad.
That is a sad day.
I
I've
know.
still got about a half a cup I'm working on. Yes,
So
Bravo's going to have a website. We're going to be doing a lot of things up and coming for Bravo. So we're both very excited about it.
very excited. And I love the fact that we're communicating on text, on email, and on Messenger. So anytime something, I'm just quick. Oh, that's true. I could email Shark Tank.
Oh, there you
That
go.
would be.
I kind of know what Shark Tank is, but I also don't.
So Shark Tank is a show where these millionaires sit on the stage and somebody with a business idea goes in and pitches the idea to them to ask for like $20,000 for them to give them like a 2% part of the business.
Okay. Interesting.
It is still a thing, Sandra. It was on last night, I believe. I believe it was on last night.
Wow.
Thank you, Penny. Maybe I should do it to Penny Lane. Penny Lane, do 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 do. See, my brain goes. I'll see you later, guys. My brain is.
Penny's like, yeah, I made it in there.
What, Amber? Awesome, so cool experience. Isn't it cool, Amber? And just think, it all started because I was in the cafeteria and the kids were just rude, and I'm like, absolutely not. I'm not. You're not. You're 6. You're not going to be barking orders at me and think I'm just going to jump. That's not happening.
Yeah.
So, that's it.
Well, I've watched Kim's progress with the character and everything, and for me, just being an illustrator and seeing the imagery of Bravo and stuff like that, I was always in my head thinking he's so cute, but he could be cuter because I know that there's only so much that AI drawings or AI art can come up with, and then it's very hard to get them to look the same across every picture,
hard.
and it becomes a
It's
hot mess sometimes when you're working with the AI programs.
Yeah, some of the things, and I'm not going to tell you because I don't want anybody to pick them out, but there's some things in those videos that I didn't even see that Julianne saw, and she's like, we should, we'll work on those. Absolutely, we will. So, and it's also great to have someone else's eyes on your work. Mm-hmm. Like each one of those 5 to 10 minute videos took me about 15 to 20 hours. And that's because I had to go into the AI, and there's this thing called consistent character. Okay. Mm-hmm. So it'll get one character right for about 4 frames, but it won't hold 2 of them. So I wanted Bravo and the teacher, for an example, to be the same characters. I didn't care about the kids. The kids, there's 20 kids in a classroom. Yeah. Maybe you're seeing different kids. I didn't care. But, I needed those too. So the last one, if you guys saw the last one where he was in phys ed class, I found a program where I could take pieces of a character. Almost remember those games we had, color forms, when we were little? You could take the pieces and put them together. That's what I was doing in PowerPoint to make a picture. It was a lot. But now that I have an Illustrator, I don't have to kill myself doing that anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, you were, and also even just formatting and stuff like that, so that you can actually upload
Everything.
them. And I knew you were having a hard time with that too. So
I was.
yeah, yeah.
And I think
But
you saved
now
me
we
from
can get it
that.
there.
Yes.
I have
Yes.
things that I can use to flow the text and graphics, and
So love it.
it'll end
Love
up
it.
being
Love
really
it.
pretty.
So now I have time to actually create stuff instead of sitting and staring at my computer, which makes me tired. And then I want to nap and then I get nothing done. And it's a whole thing. So
Yep.
now that frees up about 20 hours for me to get other stuff done because I know you've got it on the back end.
Mhm.
Plus, you've already done a book. You've already done the plushies. You've already done stuff. So, oh my goodness, Izzy, congratulations. She's having
That's
twins.
congrats. Wow.
Wow, that's a lot of children, honey. May the force be with you.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Has to be in the
Yes,
public
Karen
domain.
brought up a good point. Just if whatever tune is picked, to make sure it's in
Right.
public domain.
Well, that's why I was thinking like the ABCs or Farajaka or one of those that's,
One of the
Are You
old,
Sleeping? One of
yeah,
those that's been around since I was a kid, which
the
knows
rhyme sort of
it's been,
things.
So I was thinking the ABCs or any of those like that. So
Yeah,
I know it's a lot.
all the things.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Oh, that's
Oh
cute.
my God, Renee's a music teacher. Renee, write us a song. What are you, crazy? Come on.
Oh, Renee's the music
Come
teacher?
on,
Oh
Renee.
my gosh.
Handing that off to you. I'll give Gracie a Bravo. She's probably a little too old for Bravo now. I still picture her daughter as a little 6-year-old. She's way past that now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
They grow up very quickly. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Pretty sure my daughter's already 16. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I was having conversations with her yesterday, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm in for it.
Oh, you really are. So sorry.
Right?
She's almost 12. Stop it right now. I can't. Yeah. So, because in my brain, she's little. But anyway, Renee, I would love your input on any of that. Twinkle, twinkle is perfect.
Yes. That would be cute.
And that would even fit with Please and Thank You Are the Way. Oh, we got it. I'm working on it.
Go.
That'll be the rest of my day. My siblings will be like,
we're creating at 6:30 in the morning.
You guys were here. So when you see the first Bravo commercial on TV, you'll be like,
That's
we
right.
helped write that song.
Hey, you know what? Like I've said with these in the hives and stuff that I've been doing, it never hurts to ask, once you have it ready and it's good to go and all the back end stuff is done, then there's really no end to what can be done, or at least asked, right? You can never hurt to ask. So
exactly. That's one of my main sayings is you never know till you ask. The worst I can say is no.
Exactly.
Just ask.
Same place you started. So
So
we'll have to jazz up Twinkle Twinkle then, Sandra, if we're gonna add dance moves, I think.
Right? We could do the Macarena. Do the Bravo. See, you guys? Keep throwing ideas at us. Keep throwing ideas. So I'm going to put up a Bravo email. He has his own email. It's bravogoodmanners@gmail.com. So if anybody has any ideas, or if you want a Bravo, or if you want any ideas of what's going on, just email us. Izzy, if I can remember it, I'll give you the password so you can get in there, because who knows if I even remember. So do the Bravo, right? Doing the butt.
Oh my gosh, doing
the butt. I remember that song.
Sandra, you're so funny.
That would be a bad one. We can't do that. But anyway, you're right. It's got to be in public domain. So I think Twinkle Twinkle. Yes. That's the same as like the ABCs and that.
Yeah, those should be, but
yeah,
I don't know about the ones interesting.
No, we won't be. We won't be because it'd be fine for the kiddos that don't remember that, but for the parents that do, they'll be like,
Yeah.
no.
Or it'll be like maybe it's well, for some it might be a funny and a good thing, but for others it'll be
Exactly. For some, it'll be like, I remember that.
yeah.
Yay,
Exactly.
Renee! I knew you
Nostalgia.
would. Oh my gosh, I am surrounded by so many talented people. I absolutely love it. I'm absolutely blessed to have you guys all around. And the cool thing is, those of you that are hanging out here with us today, this is legit the rebirth of Bravo. Here he comes, and just watch it happen. Because I think with Julianne in my corner and us working together, this is going to be what it should be, you know. And the potential's crazy, absolutely crazy. You know, we're gonna. This will be the next.
We both
Cabbage
have lots
Patch.
of ideas, so it's you get two people with too many ideas, and something's bound to happen.
Right. You know, and then so we decided that we're going to work on Bravo 100% right now, and then in the background, I am actually creating the patterns for the card deck. But we want to get Bravo going first, and then we'll concentrate on that second, because that takes a lot more steps before it can go public. Bravo's already almost ready. So we're going to, he's going to wiggle his way into everyone's heart. Oh, write that down. Yeah.
I love that.
And the funny thing is, everyone at the school where I work knows it. Everyone. And they walk in, they're like, oh, you got another Bravo or this and that. And the kids have them hanging off their backpacks. I walk down the hall to go to lunch and I see all the backpacks hanging with the Bravos on it. I do got to get you some pictures.
Yeah, that I was going to say, I was telling Kim that I think that the story, the whole story behind Bravo and how Bravo came to be, and in that it needs to be something that we can visually retell to people through the website, and you know, where we'll be selling the books and such. And so getting pictures, like I said, because I know a lot of times you can't have kids' faces in pictures, so having even them walking away but seeing the Bravos on the backpacks, or having that bigger one in different rooms of the school, you know, without kids is fine too, just to show like how you've taken it, and the, you know, and testimonials from the teachers and what it means to them and stuff. There's like so much things that I think would be interesting for others. So,
absolutely. And to see that the teachers themselves, like that, poster that the first grade teacher, her whole class was watching.
Exactly.
And, you know, they wrote me that poster. That wasn't a great picture. I'll send you another one. All right. This is Bravo Good Manners at gmail.com.
Hi, Cece. Welcome in.
So good morning, Cece. Cecilia, you missed all the news. You were ready to snooze. So there it is. Bravo Good Manners at gmail.com. If you want to send any comments, this and that. So right now I think we're at the point where we have what we need to get it started. Awesome. Oh my goodness, I can't.
Renee, how are you coming up with lyrics while watching us talking?
Because Renee, and she's brilliant. She's Renee and she's brilliant.
Multitasking at its best.
She is an elementary school music teacher. So who better? Who better? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Renee, can I read them? Let me know if I can read them.
Oh, Michelle said she sent a DM as well.
She shared with some teachers, and they're sharing. Most of them are private schools, so you could. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Definitely. Well, I think that's like you said. I mean, one of the hardest things I think when you create books is to know the exact demographic that you are trying to target. And so, and Kim's already got that. You know, like she's already. We know that, I mean, of course, parents will enjoy the story as well, but like just knowing how important it would be for schools is very important, that you're already there. So it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Renee says I have to sing it. Ready?
No pressure.
Please and thank you, it's the way. Use them often every day. When you ask and when you share, manners show how much you care. Please and thank you, it's the way. Use them often every day. That's verse 1. Ready? Here we go. Bravo says it's easy to. Manners help us through and through. When you're kind, you'll always see. Manners make you shine so free. Bravo says it's easy to. Manners help us through and through.
Nice. Very
Renee, I got
good.
goosebumps that you wrote that in 2 seconds.
Ooh, actually, look, they're on there. Look
I
at
know,
that.
right? It's crazy. So I sang it. Sorry,
It's also
guys.
66 degrees in my house. I'm a little cold, but it actually just came up. So I think
Oh my goodness. See, and she wrote that in like 2 seconds. I'm surrounded by brilliant people. Is that a mountain? Oh no, it's a house behind you. I thought that was
That's
a
a house.
mountain.
Yeah, it
Okay.
says the neighbor.
I'm like, are you out in the mountains? Where are you?
No, I'm downstairs because everybody's sleeping. So
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Shh. Here I'm
Yeah.
singing to them.
no, you're
But-
good. You're good.
All right, you guys. So it's been an hour, and I'm going to try to prepare myself for my siblings coming. We have to move those shelves. I'm so excited, you guys. So there's the big announcement. Oh, thank you, Renee. Thank you. We used to do karaoke with Renee, and I'm always like, I don't want to sing because she sings so good and I sing so terrible. But yes, I do, Cece. And they're going to
Renee
get you.
can make an audio file singing it.
Oh,
Get a little music
Renee,
going in the background.
all right. So you guys, thank you so much for being here.
Cece. Hang on. See, look what Cece wrote. She's not going to be. That's why I'm here. So
No more.
she
That's
was
why
using AI. This is going to be the new Bravo. So I'm going
there's
to be
the new
illustrating.
Bravo. The other ones were AI and they were cute, but they were it was like 15 to 20 hours for a book.
Yeah.
And yeah. I know I
I mean, it's
promised.
going to take me a lot longer than that to illustrate, but at least we'll know that Bravo is consistent. And I feel like for me personally with AI, I feel like there's almost like unalived eyes, if you will, since we don't want to say the word here, but like you can't get a good vibe of a character, like internal emotions through AI, and so this way we can really draw him to have feeling and
Exactly. And the feelings that we want. And plus, if we want Miss Maple to be the homeroom teacher, we'll have Miss Maple the whole way through. All right, fine.
Right.
You guys want 30 more minutes? Fine. You're going to watch me sew this arm on. That's all there is to it. See, he's waving. But yeah, so the consistency is what we're looking for, which is, you guys know, I've been struggling with it. Like, and I try not to complain and whine when I'm on, but man, that gets so frustrating.
Yeah. And I think that to get this to be as big as you see it going, having AI is only going to hold you back.
Right.
Because if you think about like the books that you loved as a kid, and even the ones you love that you've shown kids nowadays, none of them are AI created. They're all created by a person, by an illustrator. And then you have that vibe with, you have that connection with the story. So I want Bravo to have that connection with kids and such.
And I absolutely love him. You guys should have seen the back and forth with us. I'm like, okay, wait, a little bit more detail on the stitches. Wait, his head needs to be rounder. And it was just like, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, that's perfect. That's him. That is absolutely the Bravo I was looking for. So it took, and like if I have a coach or something like that, it'd be the same coach and I don't have to spend 2 hours cutting his head off and pasting it on a different body like I was doing,
Yeah.
So
that's tough.
It is tough. I mean, AI is a great thought. And if I write a paragraph and I know that it can be written better, I will ask it to check the grammar and stuff like that. But other than that, we are going completely AI-less.
Yeah.
If that's a word. We're going completely AI out. And I like that because it's going to
Yeah.
be us for sure. He likes it too. Hi, everybody. See?
Plus, there's been actually a whole movement with artists as well, because apparently the way that they have a lot of the AI art created is that they take pieces from artists' art and they
Do that.
create something from it. And so there have been artists that have seen their work meshed in with others in these artworks. So it's just,
Wow.
it's kind of crazy how that it's not there yet. It doesn't think for itself in that way,
Right. Right.
Um,
It's not where it
so
wants to be. I can see it going there because, I mean, you can ask it any question. I can tell it,
yeah.
like you can see those cartoons that I put up every day. Those are from Chat GPT. I tell
Mhm.
it what I'm thinking. I tell it what cartoon I want, and it writes a cartoon, and it's fine for that because it's not going anywhere. It's just me for you guys, right?
Yeah.
And it's just a cute little cartoon because there's no way I could make one every day. But anyway, I tell it what I want. It pops up a cartoon. But to do a whole story and to be consistent it just wasn't there. It wasn't getting there. And I was
Yeah.
ready to throw my computer across the room. I'll tell you what, I couldn't take
Yeah.
it. So that's that.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. They're agreeing with the AI.
Yeah.
It's not there yet. And I don't know. I still think that a person who can draw the art, they have a lot that goes into it. And so visually you can see the work that goes into it. And I think that with AI, it's just, I don't know that it will ever get there, possibly,
Right.
but it's hard to have an emotional connection with characters that are not made by another person who can feel emotion. You know what I mean?
Right.
Kind of
Right. And I didn't think of that. All I thought of was I don't have the capability. And to
well,
me,
yeah,
it was, what was I, to me, it was just another computer program like
right.
Photoshop or whatever. It was
Mhm.
just another program that could help me, a means to an end, you know?
Right, right.
I didn't put that much thought into the fact that, it's taking jobs from other people because it's creating something that people used to create. And two, the personal touch isn't there. And you can see that for all the different Bravos it sends. I mean, it
Yeah,
would be doing 15, same. And then all of a sudden I'm like, where did that come from? And
yeah,
then it would go down this wormhole. I'd be like, bring back the original Bravo. And it wouldn't. And it just,
yeah.
yes, exactly. Let Chat GPT clean my house. That would be
Right.
wonderful.
Yeah.
I would
No,
like that.
it is good for some things. I think I know that it's used a lot in businesses actually for because you can, not for art, but like for back and forths, you can ask it a question, it can answer. You can ask, no, I need you to go more in deep detail. I need
It's,
you to
yeah,
consider these different things. And so it can help a lot to save time for those in the workforce, because it's scouring the internet for answers too. So it does
yes.
help save time in some ways. But I just think for art, like leave art to the artists and
Yeah.
illustrators and, that kind of
Yep.
thing. I think that's the way to do it, especially because it seems to be that they're taking a lot of art from the artists anyways. It's like,
Exactly.
just
Exactly. And I actually, I had it just as a test to see if it would work. I had it write a video or write a story for Bravo, and it just wasn't there.
yeah,
It wasn't my Bravo. It didn't have his heart. It didn't have, his compassion. And you could tell that
yeah,
it wasn't a human writing a story. So going forward, there will be no AI. We will be AI-less
that's right.
in our new Bravo. So
Yes.
today's going to be our anniversary date. So 4/5/25. Oh, look at 4 times 5. Okay. Anyway, 4/5/25 will be.
Close.
I can't do
Math,
math either.
there's math.
We're gonna leave the math up to Frizzy too. Leave that, dude. I'll just do this. It's fine.
Oh,
So yeah, so we're excited, you guys, and I'm so glad you guys are here watching it happen as it happens. I mean, how exciting is that, right? You know, you guys can be like, oh my gosh, there, you know, you'll be walking in Walmart and see the first Bravo on the shelf. How cool would that be? I mean, that's really exciting. And that's honestly, I know it sounds like what they used to call it, a pie in the sky or a something in the sky dream
kind of thing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I'm setting my sights that big because I think the potential is that big. I really do. Do you really think the person who thought of a purple dinosaur really thought Barney would go that far? No.
Right.
A pipe dream. Thank you. Pipes aren't in the sky, Margaret. I don't know why I was pie in the sky. No.
He just wants pie.
I do. I just want pie for breakfast.
We just want pie.
I just want pie. There you go, you guys.
Yes, I hope so too, CC, for sure. I mean, we're gonna have them on Amazon.
Yes,
so
we're gonna put them on Amazon.
I would think. I mean, I don't know how that works, but I'll have to look into that further. But I mean, if it's on Amazon, I would think you can get it there. But who knows?
I don't know.
Who knows? But yeah, we're also going to be selling some. We'll sell some also ourselves on, my site, or if we have, or when we have our Bravo website, we'll have it on there too. But those ones will be like special ones because we are going to work together to have them both signed or have them signed from both of us. Those would be more of a collector's item. So, if and when we can get the manufactured plushies, they may come with a plushie as well. So they would be more expensive than what you'd get on Amazon, but you get like that whole package. And so for those that are gifting it to somebody, that might be what you want. So yeah.
You wonder why she's my partner? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do this. And you're like, it's really cool that, and just this week I can say there's about 20 things that you thought of that I would have never thought of. I'm like, oh yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So, your experience in this is just a saving grace for that. All I'm like is let's sell Bravo. Yay. You're like, hold up, Skippy. Let's back up just a minute.
Yeah. Well, and I feel like my experience needs to help with something because I've done a lot of the trial and erroring of things myself and a lot of especially with manufacturer stuff. I mean, when I did the Kickstarter and I went down the whole, maybe I should have them crocheted. Maybe I should have them in plushie form, like in, fabric form. And so getting that experience and the whole back and forth of getting samples, all that. So I've done all those things. And so, yeah, it, like I said, you get that experience, even though it's hard when you're getting it, it's nice to take that and be able to use it somewhere else.
Thank goodness. And
those are so cute, by the way, Kim, those little cacti.
I just put them in my inventory.
Cute.
Put them in my inventory. I think he might be a hot potato. Can he be a potato maybe?
He looks like a potato. Yeah.
Right? Doesn't he look like a potato?
Is he flex, Darren? He looks like he's got flex in there.
No, it's just regular brown.
Oh, okay.
So what I did was I wanted to see if I could do the cactus head on the Addy. And this is exactly the same.
You can. That's perfect. You need I think you would need that mini one that didn't work, the egg, probably if you're going to do the arms. Because you were talking about the arms. You need like a little one.
Yes. I'm not going there again. Miss C gave me one of those things. It's supposed to be a tube maker.
Oh, is that the hand one? The you do it by hand. It's not like a crank, right? Yeah, I've seen those. No,
I don't. A positive potato.
Something.
He's a really big deal.
It's like the big deal potato. Or pickle, yes.
Isn't that funny? He is. He's a giant.
Exactly, Amber. Yeah. So I think, like I was telling Kim, she cannot be she's not going to be able to keep up with crocheting them all. Like when I did the Yummy Cats, and I told my husband, I'm like, there's just no way. You're going to hurt your arms. It's just not going to happen. So, but having the exclusive ones that are handmade by the author would be another tier of, if that's the tier you want to go with, for sure.
Absolutely.
And
then, Frizzy actually also thought of, maybe we want to get people to invest. So we could think down those lines as well. Like you said, the handmade, do you want an exclusive box set of all the books with a handmade Bravo for, this level of investment, this and that. So,
right.
Yeah.
If you want to, and especially like if we did do, I would say manufacturing with the keychains, because you can't make 500 for a package or however many, you know what I mean? Like if you want to do the keychain ones. So yeah, having those manufactured as well, so people could buy a bundle set for their school would be really neat.
Right, exactly. And like Cece was just saying, if you buy the box set, it comes with 50 keychains, right? So if a teacher, supportive Spud, if a teacher wanted to buy the box set for their classroom, it came with a keychain for each one of the kids, or 25 keychains, So that's perfect, Michelle. Thank you.
Supportive Spud.
Supportive Spud. I know he's got to be something, because he's just too perfect. I can't just leave him. I know he's the wrong color, but I just wanted to see if he would make, and he will make, a perfect cactus. Just put him in the planter. I'm out of planters, though. How many sentences can I put in one, you think?
I don't know, but I think it's the ADHD, but I'm following you the whole time. So I'm like, when you squirrel, I squirrel with you. So
see, again, perfect partners. And you're right. I could make the Bravos as bookmarks and not just as keychains.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's a great idea. See, okay, write it down. Oh my God. There's more things to do. And the fun thing is those little Bravos, I can bring that with me everywhere. I can make one of those, and I can bring that everywhere. So that's cool. Yeah. So there's the big announcement, you guys. Not only did I hit 1,000 videos today, I have Frizzy here too. We're squirrel friends.
Yeah, exactly.
We're squirrel mates. Not only did I have my 1,000th video, but starting today, the world will be introduced to our new Bravo. And I'm really excited. I'm really happy. I'm really blessed to have Julianne here, willing to help and believing in the product enough to put your name behind it as well. So here we go. So you guys are here at the beginning. 4/5/25 is the rebirth of Bravo.
Yes. Amber.
Yeah.
I get Kim so well. And you have to be at a certain level of like, just, well, for me, it's like frizzy-ishness, right? But yeah, just all over the place, I think, to follow us. I'm sure there's people out there that don't like that, but I find myself sometimes, I squirrel sometimes. I don't even ever go back to what I was originally saying.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I wonder if people notice that. Probably. I go on tangents.
Absolutely. I'm sure they do. I'm sure that I can I feel myself doing it. And then I'm like, whatever. Like I'll be talking and I'll look over here and be like, oh yeah. And then this, and then I'll look over here and be like, oh, and then this. And it's like, wait, what are you doing?
Yes,
but if you get my sisters and I together, not my brother, because he follows one sentence, but if you get my sisters and I together in a circle, we'll have 4 different conversations, but every one of us knows what every one of us is talking about. My brother just looks at us like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
So it might be a girl thing.
We're a different breed.
Conquering the world with manners. Very nice.
That's
the world is a nicer place with manners.
That's right.
So today will also be Bravo's birthday.
Oh,
sound good?
Scroll off to something else, and then I can't remember where it came from in the start of all I'm talking. Well, it's funny because there's times where the chat will actually tell you, like, you squirreled again, or like, wait, what were you saying about this? And I'm like,
or they'll comment, and you're like, oh yeah, I was talking about that. Oh yeah, I was talking about that.
Thank you for circling me back.
I do it often. I do it too often. Well, I am sorry if anybody sees Miss C out on the streets today. Tell her she missed the news, and I'm not telling her. That's it. We're not telling her.
Oh, she's got to catch the replay.
I'm kidding. I will text her later and tell her. But yeah, we're really excited, you guys. We've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I'm glad that you guys are all in on this. You watch the Bravo. Oh, they love the Bravo videos. Thank you so much. And you know what? They're not as good as they're going to be. I will still be voicing them. So what we're going to do is every video is going to mimic the book. So they're going to be exactly the same. So once we get the book published, I'm going to actually take the book in front of me and I'm going to narrate it and then put it in the program that I have. And then we're going to make it the video. So every book is going to be a video. And I still want it to be my voice, I think. I think
you did very well on the voice that you were doing on the video. That was
thank you. Yeah. And that's actually what I went to school for was I went to the New School of Radio and Television. So I learned how to train your voice because a lot of people, like if you hear them, they go like this. And at the end of every sentence, their inflection is up and you can't do that. So you have to train yourself. So I think for the time being, I will keep myself as the voice. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe Renee will do it. Just thinking, Renee. Just saying. Do you guys remember the video?
I keep thinking about. So I've done this before, where I worked with somebody actually on Fiverr who took when I used to be Ink and Stitches. He took an art piece that I did Whimsy with. And he was able to take it and kind of animate the drawings that I had done in such a way where he could make Whimsy wink and make little things, make it fun, so like intro into the videos and stuff.
That's
I'm
cool.
thinking like intro, outro kind of stuff would be fun. And,
I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
Yeah.
You suggest it and we'll try it.
Maybe Bravo inching across or something. And then he looks at the screen and then keeps going. You know what I mean? Like little fun things like that.
That would be awesome. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're right, Sandra. It drives me crazy too. We have a local reporter on the news that does that with every book and every story she goes at. And I'm like, I can't listen to you. It makes me crazy. I think it's because I was trained. Yeah. I think I was trained. I hear it more because I was trained to hear it,
Exactly, CC. Yes, I think there could definitely be an animated version. That would be
right.
Once we get some of the books done and out there, I would like to start researching who to contact and try to get them going.
I was thinking
that route.
I was thinking Pixar would be a good.
You're going, right to the top. I mean,
why start here?
Pixar.
Well, Pixar. Come on, you guys, hang on tight.
Bravo's going to have a ride at some point.
Oh, Bravo at Disney. You have to say, please.
In a little Bravo, like the little cart, and it goes on a little.
And you have to say, please, when you get on, and thank you when you leave.
That's right. That's how the ride starts. Everybody has to shout, please. And then
we joke, but you never know. Just saying, you never know.
You just never know. That's right.
You just never know. So you guys heard it here first. And Bravo's coming out, and he's going to be bigger than Barney. I feel it.
That's right. That's right. So you guys might see me. You guys might see me on my channel now. Now that it's out, I will be able to talk about it. And if I'm working on artwork or if I'm working on something, then you'll get little.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see them.
Little info on that side of things too. So.
Do you guys remember a couple of weeks ago when I was like, and I need some help, Frizzy, doing some of the stuff, Frizzy, and I looked at
that was the one. I was like, well, she said my name like at least 10 times. Pretty sure she wants an email. So I think I sent her like a blanket email of all the different things I was thinking. And
it was so awesome. And I'm like, thanks for writing all that out, but here's my idea.
Yeah. So what if you join me?
What if you and I do this together? And I love that it's a partnership because we're both doing tattoos.
Parties. Hey,
maybe
he will be
a Bravo
party. Yeah. Cardboard cutouts, Get your picture with him.
It's endless. You can put your face in to be your face in the Bravo. So that's it, you guys. You know us when you met us before Bravo. And we won't forget the little guys. I promise we won't forget.
No. we will always, we're always going to still be here. So you have to put up with us anyway.
Yeah.
You're stuck with
You
us
still
too.
do. So, all right, you guys, I really do have to go now because I have to sweep the floor before my siblings get here because they'll call me out on it. So I gotta go.
Hey, wait, hang on. 6 seconds, 5, 4. You made it the hour and 30 minutes, Kim. You're good.
I promised an hour and 30 minutes.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna be back tomorrow though, so we'll do coffee with Kim tomorrow. We'll hang out, and I'm sure I'll have some stories because my brother Al's coming. So you know there's going to be stories. You know there's going to be stories. Of course you do. No, you do.
I have sticker. Yeah, actually, the one that I drew that I showed you, I can take the background out, and I actually outlined it in white to make it a sticker. So
I need that in my life right this minute. So
yeah, so I can make stickers too.
See, I hitched my horse to the right carriage. That's what I did.
I was running, and she was running behind me, and she
wait. I need you.
Caught me by the heel.
Wait, don't go. All right, you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Julianne, I could not want a better partner. I'm so excited. This is going to be amazing. And I love you. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. All right. Remember, what is it? Be nice, be polite, and use good manners. And be creative. See you guys. Bye, everybody.
Bye.